It's a chilly day at Green Lake, and people are out walking, and ducks are frolicking, and the clouds can be seen both above and below. And a curious thing happens. A man walks over and sits down at a bench. He places a sign in front of him, and then he waits.
Hello. 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 Hi. Good, how are you doing?
The sign says, "I desire a conversation. Will you talk to me?" And he just sits there with it.
Well, the most common thing I get if someone says they have an excuse not to talk is that they don't have time. I'll usually be here at least an hour, but I've never had a time where no one stops.
And sure enough, it begins to happen. A woman with a dog stops by, and they talk about cell phones.
It's like, what's going to happen to a lot of our youth?
Another guy is curious, and he joins in, and they chat.
So how long have you been doing this?
Oh, I've been doing this now for about 4 or 5 months, almost every day. I'm John.
Nice to meet you.
Good to meet you.
When the man continues on his way, some other people stop by.
Yes, welcome to our conversation.
And they talk the way people do.
Some of the most touching conversations I've probably ever had, to some degree. People talk about life, talk about, their core beliefs and things.
There are even regulars who have become friends with him.
Hi there.
Hey, it's good to see you.
Like Bierta.
I mean, you're an open-minded person. I could probably bring anything up and we could talk about it.
He's good at making friends, all different kinds of friends. A bit of a natural, really. A week later, it's a beautiful sunny day at Green Lake, and spring is in the air. Turns out his name is Jonathan Coins. He is there again with his sign.
So you're Jonathan.
Yes, I am.
I'm Eric. How are you, man?
I'm doing good. It's good to meet you in person like this.
Shall we chat?
Let's chat. Have a conversation.
So I just sit here and we talk? There's something sort of vulnerable about this, right? I want to talk to people, you're saying.
Yeah.
I want a conversation.
Yeah.
And that must put them in a certain frame of mind.
Yeah, and I think what it does is, I feel like I'm empowering people with the choice to approach me.
Interaction is nice. It's good to meet other humans and talk about being alive. But there were still questions, so I asked him, why strangers? Why a sign? What does he get out of it all?
I'll tell you the reason why. I think initially I came out and started doing this is I really struggle with depression at times, and I found that if I talk to people, I feel better, which I feel like should be common sense, right? You talk to people, hang out with people, you feel better. But for some reason, I wasn't really going out and doing that.
Think about what John has done. In the face of crippling loneliness, he is self-medicating with human interaction.
I'm curious about your depression. What does that feel like when it's got its claws into you? What does that feel like?
Oh, it can feel awful. It can feel like there's no hope in the world. I can't even see, minutes from now to some degree. It's like I can't really see much in the future that this feeling will pass. It's like if I'm really in it and I'm not present to it, it can be pretty destructive.
I asked him what he does for a living. Nothing could have prepared me for his answer.
I'm basically a hula hooping musician. And
You're kidding, right?
I'm not.
A hula hooping musician.
Yes.
Take a look at Jonathan doing what he does. Look at this guy, a whirling, twirling embodiment of silliness and goofy joy. It is impossible to watch this and not smile, not be happy. The fact that this man suffers from depression should tell you everything you need to know about the insidious disease. If it can cripple a badass hula hooper like Jonathan, then it can cut into anybody.
I'm John.
John, Happy. Nice to meet you.
Your name's Happy?
Yeah.
Wow, that's really cool.
Thank you.
What if everyone is just bouncing around on this planet needing to talk, wishing they could sit down and simply have a chat with somebody?
Hello.
Jonathan Coins was like that. He ached to look at another human being and share his thoughts about being sad or happy or just anything.
Hello.
But he was brave enough to do something about it. with a smile,
Hello.
and a little hello, and some polite conversation about being alive, the way people do.
And this is a great day. This is, whoa, a March day like this is like a